Alright guys, welcome back to another video for tips and tricks on Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Now in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit more about how you can actually farm these special orbs. So those special orbs being the Ultimate, Super, and Rainbow orbs. So if you guys don't know, these orbs are actually needed for you to go ahead and update some of your attack skill tree for some of your characters. So if you look at your super attack skill tree, maybe towards the bottom here, or even some of these more ones that you get from the training room, where you can tell it says it needs ultimate or super orbs. Some of these orbs are very hard to find. Now there is a couple of ways that you can get them, but I'm going to show you probably the most efficient way that you can get them and get them pretty quickly. Now with that being said, I do want to let you guys know that I have finished the story and I'm around level 107 with Goku, 103 with Gohan, and 102 with Vegeta. Now I have updated all of my training room at the Capsule Corporation, so I just wanted to get some of that out there ahead of you guys. And in addition to that, I have also defeated Mira, which requires you to defeat all the villainous bosses throughout the world. So if you guys haven't seen that video yet, I do have a video of how to defeat him and how you can actually unlock him in my playlist, so go ahead and check out that playlist if you need to do that. But other than that, let's go ahead and continue. So just to get this out of the way, I wanted to show you guys probably another way that you can acquire rainbow orbs. Now, these rainbow Z orbs you can acquire just by going through these golden wind tunnels. So if you were to look on any of your world map locations, you will see that you have these golden wind tunnels here. You can fly through these and you will get anywhere from usually like 3 to 5 different rainbow orbs, just depending on where it's at and how much they give. Now you can of course go ahead and save and load back in and redo the tunnel, but 3 to 5 different Z orbs isn't going to get you a lot, not to mention it doesn't give you the ultimate or the super. So again, this is a way, but probably not the most feasible in terms of if you need a bunch right now. Now our goal in this video is going to go around the world and defeat these villainous mobs that you see on your map. You will notice as you have finished the story, or maybe like halfway through the story, you'll notice that you are able to fight villainous mobs and villainous bosses throughout the world. Now, if you look on the map, you will see this kind of like reddish crown that you'll see here. So you can go to that world and you'll see that around the map, there's probably around 3 to 5 different mobs, and you can fight each one, which will unleash a villainous boss, and then you can go ahead and defeat that boss. Now, once you defeat a villainous mob or boss, you will get ultimate, super, and rainbow orbs, all 3 of these super orbs, and this is what we're going to go after. But in order to make this as efficient as possible, or to gather as many Z orbs as possible, there are 3 things that you're going to want to focus on beforehand. Now the first is going to be your community board. So you're going to want to go to your community boards, and then you're going to want to go to the Community of Gods board. So that should be the 5th one in here. It should have Mr. Popo. So this is how I have my community board set up for the Community of Gods. Now if you look at the community skills here on the bottom right, you'll see that at rank 10, the items earned in battle are plus 50%, and at rank 9 you have villainous Z orbs earned in battle at plus 20%. So you're going to want to make sure that you have this up all the way, so that way you can get as many orbs as possible, especially from these villainous mobs that we're going to fight. Now if you look at the left here, you will see this is how I have my setup right now. Some of yours may be different, but for this video purposes, I just want to make sure that you guys do have this all the way max rank. And with max rank, you'll see here I have Z orbs earned in battle 20%, villainous Z orbs earned in battle plus 20%. Now in addition to that, you also want to make sure that you go to your super attack palette for the character that you are playing as, and you're going to go over to know-how, and you want to make sure that you have 2 things equipped. The first one's going to be the villainous Z orb magnet. So this is a plus 40% to Z orbs obtained from villainous enemies when you win a battle, and you're going to want to have the Z orb magnet, which is a plus 30% to Z orbs obtained when you win a battle. So definitely make sure that you have both of these equipped here. I haven't exactly done the math on the difference between them, but just for all sakes and purposes and just to cover our tails. Now lastly is going to be a full course meal. The 4-course meal that you want is going to be a recipe that you get from right around here after the game has been beaten. Now I think this quest is only available after the game has been beaten itself, or at least the main storyline, but it's going to be right around here, and it's going to require you to play as Gohan. Basically, one of the villagers or the farmers is going to require Gohan's assistance in order to beat some of these villainous mobs or mobs that are around here. So you're going to beat that, you're going to help her out twice, and then you're actually going to get a recipe for the super heavy ramen, I believe it is. We'll go ahead here to Goku's house and check it out. So we're going to go to make a dish, we're going to go to make a full course meal, and then if you go all the way to the bottom, so yes, you'll see that it is the heavenly ramen course. Now if you look at the meal effect here, it says a plus 35% to Z orbs earned in battle. So on top of our community gods, on top of the fact that we have the know-how for the Z orb magnet, you also have a 35% increase for Z orbs earned in battle. So you're going to want to eat this meal right before you actually go ahead and fight fight the villainous mobs. Now, as you can see, it does require you to make a couple of dishes before that. Some of the recipes for those dishes you can find around different types of farms, or you can go to the city and you can buy most of the ingredients that you need to make the dishes in order to make this full course meal. And you can actually just go right up to Orange City, which is in the same location. It's probably like north, I think, of Goku's house, or at least northwest, and you can go ahead and get those ingredients. So we're going to go ahead and cook this heavenly ramen course. It looks absolutely delicious, and we're going to go ahead and get our additional buffs. Okay, now that we've eaten that full course meal, if you look at your characters, or at least you look at your buffs, you will see that you have that 35% increase for Z-Orbs gained in battle. So from here, we're just going to go to our map, we're going to go to the world map, and then we're going to look for a place that has some of these villainous mobs at. So just beforehand, just to let you guys know, some of these places, the mobs are different levels. Obviously, if you go to the Aloe Outcrop or Nam's Village, you will notice that after you've defeated Mira, the mobs are around like level 170. So these are going to net you obviously a lot more than some of the villainous mobs that you'll get from fighting at other places like Blake Bog or Gizzard Wasteland, because some of these mobs, for me personally right now, are around level 110, so we won't get as much. I think it actually doubles when you go from the mobs that are level 110 to 170. It actually doubles as far as how much you actually get. Okay, so right now we're at Blake Bog, and we're just going to go ahead and do this villainous mob over here, and then we'll go ahead and look at how many of the actual special orbs that we get, those being the ultimate, super, and the rainbow. So 99, 322, and then 64 for ultimate. Okay, so with the full course meal, that heavenly ramen meal, and the community gods ranked all the way up, and in addition to that, having our know-how, having those Z-Orb magnets, especially those for the villainous and the ones for the regular. If we were to fight a villainous mob at level 110, if you guys couldn't catch that, that was 99 for rainbow, 322 for super, and then for ultimate we got 64. So again, if you fight a mob that's higher, like let's say 170 at the Aloe Outcrop or Nam's Village, those will actually double the numbers, I believe they will. So that right there is actually a decent amount. I know that as far as the number of orbs that you don't need them to be in the hundreds of thousands like you may need with the regular like green, red, and blue orbs, right? You're just going to need them for some of your super attack skill trees. Now for right now, this is probably the easiest, or at least the most efficient way to gather these special orbs. I currently am unaware of any other way to do that, but if any of you watching this video have a better way, go ahead and comment that below just so everybody else can learn, and maybe I'll do another video on it and, you know, of course give you a shout out. Now without that being said, again guys, thank you for watching. I hope that was helpful. I know a couple of people had questions on this, especially the special orbs, so I hope this video was helpful. Thank you to everybody that helped me get to 1,000 subscribers. We will be doing a giveaway shortly, something for like cash prize or maybe an Amazon gift card. I don't know. If you guys have ideas, go ahead and drop that in the comments below. If you haven't yet, you're new to the channel, or at least maybe this is your second or third video you watch and you just haven't made the commitment, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's go for 5 likes on the video. I'd very much appreciate that. And let me know what else you guys are having issues with, or anything else that you guys want me to explore in this Dragon Ball Z Kakarot series. Now, with that being said, I'm Cerebro. Have a great day, have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.